Have you ever wanted to add your own functionality to Ubot Studio? Have you ever been interested in developing your own plugin? Hello and welcome to the Complete Ubot Development course, where you are going to learn how to create plugins for Ubot Studio. My goal for this course is to teach you everything that I know about making Ubot plugins. And by the end of the course, you will have learned everything from creating a basic command all the way to being able to manipulate Ubot Studio's user interface. Over the years, I've released 3 commercial plugins while developing dozens more behind the scenes. During that time, I've learned the ins and outs of plugin development, and now I want to pass that knowledge on to you. This course was created with C# beginners in mind, and I explain everything that I do so that you won't get lost or fall behind. That being said, you will need a basic understanding of the C# language to really benefit from this course. I will be using terms such as classes, strings, integers, properties, fields, and methods, without explaining what those are, but I will explain anything beyond the basic terminology. I am confident that C# beginners are going to learn a lot about C# in this course. That doesn't mean you need to be a beginner. I believe that intermediate and even advanced C# developers will learn a lot about plugin development in this course. So this course is for anybody who is interested in plugin development and knows the very basics of C#. In the first week of this course, you are going to learn everything that you need to know to make most plugins. At the end of the first week, I even encourage you to try making plugins on your own before continuing the course. So in this course, we start with the basics, and I show you how to set up a plugin project. I explain everything you need to know about commands, functions, using parameters, and more. Then we talk about how to create superclasses for your commands and functions. These superclasses are going to save you time and effort in your plugin development. You only need to create these classes one time, and then you can copy them into your projects forever. After that, we talk about using dependencies and bundling them into your plugin. We also cover using a class library, which allows you to write cleaner and more separated code that is easy to test. Finally, we wrap up week 1 with a big video on unit testing. I teach you everything that you need to know to get up and running with unit testing and talk about how you can use it practically with your plugins. Because week 1 could be a course on its own, and you will already have learned everything that you need to know to create most plugins, we use week 2 as the practical. This will help you hone the skills that you learned in week 1 and give you more experience in plugin development before we get to the advanced stuff. So in week 2, we start from scratch and make a plugin from nothing all the way to a plugin that would be ready to ship. I show you everything I would do to create this plugin. In fact, this entire course is shot as an over-the-shoulder kind of view where you see everything that I do so that there's no ambiguity and you can follow along with me. In week 3, we talk about the advanced topics. We cover things like global data access, advanced use cases for container commands, creating wizards, and changing user interfaces. Then we get kind of crazy and I show you how to manipulate Ubot Studio itself. I'll show you how to look into Ubot Studio to see what makes it up so that we can manipulate it. Using these methods, I've put buttons on the Ubot Studio user interface, swapped the browser with my own apps, and more. We wrap up week 3 by talking about the plugin entry point and why that is important if you want to auto-update or secure your plugin. We also cover thread safety, and finally I explain the process of submitting your plugin and installing your key. As you can see, this is a comprehensive course on plugin development. My goal is to teach you everything that I know about making plugins, and that is why the curriculum is so extensive. If you're interested in creating your own plugins to make Ubot Studio do what you want, then I know you're going to love this course. You'll find an add to cart button below this video, or if you're on YouTube, you can pick up the course at elitebotters.com today. Thanks for watching.